Hey, it's the Midnight Ravenous. Today we have another mystery bag, but we don't have clothes this time. We're taking a break from the clothes. The lady has promised she will have some for me by the end of the week. Hopefully some more women's items. Today we are looking at the Break £5 potluck DVD lot. So I paid £5 for this entire bag full of DVDs, and I'm going to sell some on vintage, possibly keep some myself, or I am going to take them to the car boot in the car boot season, which will start probably March, although there are some car boots until November. So in here she said there was maybe 100, give or take, and we're going to see. This will either be a 1-part or a 2-part depending on how many there are. So she did say that she thinks these are mostly adult ones. She didn't know if there were any kids. She didn't pack them. Somebody else did. So, first of all, we got the Mark of Cain. Now, I've never heard of this one. It does look like a, possibly a war film. Sorry, I've got to turn my phone on silent. Possibly like a war film. The scars of war run deep. Never heard of it. Let me know. They were trying to sell them for 25 pence. Next we have Me, Orson Welles. Never heard of this one either. It's got Zac Efron in it. Not a big fan of his, to be fair. If you want to discover life, learn from the master. Me and Orson Welles. Let me know if you've seen any of these, if any of them are any good. Oh, here we go. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. 2 discs. I should really check there's discs in them as well as I go. Yeah. 2 Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, 3 hours of your life you may never get back. Let me know if you like Lord of the Rings. I'm sure we're going to probably find the entire set in there. Okay, next we've got a film that I have always wanted to see, and that is Les Miserables. And this is Anne Hathaway and Hugh Jackson. That's what I'm looking for. And apparently it's really good. If you're not a big fan of musical, it ain't going to be your thing. If you've seen Joker, the new one, Filet de Deux, yeah, probably not the best one for musicals. But apparently Anne Hathaway does an Oscar-winning performance. Okay, next. Oh, I mean, this is kids, technically adults. Elf. Everybody loves Elf, don't they? 2 discs as well. Yep, that one had lemons. Elf, never a big fan, if I'm really honest. I think it's Will, I can't remember his name. Is it Will Ferrell? With James Caan. Never really liked Elf, but apparently Elf is a big thing. Me, not so much. Okay, P.S. I Love You from the producer of The Devil Wears Prada. Hilary Swank and Gerald Butler. Honestly, not exactly my kind of thing. I'm not into romances. I more prefer a thriller, a horror. Yeah, it's a bit too mushy for me. But if you think any of these films are any good, you let me know, and I will happily put myself through watching them. Here we have a sealed copy. Apparently someone paid £15 originally, and this is Skyfall 007. I actually like the song to Skyfall. I think is it Adele that sings it. It's a really not too bad movie. Someone paid $14.99, and I think they're HMV stickers, so I'm gonna sell it on vintage because it is sealed. People do like sealed copies of stuff. Hopefully the disc is alright. It is rolling around. Oh, one that might sell on vintage. Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia the movie. Not a big fan of Mamma Mia, but it is in a sleeve as well. So it is a sleeve copy, which is worth a bit more. Probably sell it on vintage. Maybe if they've got multiples of stuff, like if they had all the Lord of the Rings, I would just bundled them together. Here we have another 007 one, and this is The World Is Not Enough. And I think all the discs were in fairly good nick as well, she said. Yeah, they look like spotless. So this is The World Is Not Enough with Pierce Brosnan. My personal favourite is actually Sean Connery for James Bond, but we each have our own preferences. So we've actually got 2 James Bonds, which is not bad. Okay. Let's bring some up from the bottom. Oh, here we go. Another one for Lord of the Rings. We've got the Fellowship of the Ring now. You never know. We might get all 3. Again, it's a 2-disc special edition. Lord of the Rings. So we've got 2 out of the 3 now. So we'll keep them together in case we get the 3rd one. Next, we've got Peter Kay's Britain Pop Got the Factor, Celebrity Jesus Christ Superstar, and Strictly on Ice. I'm going to guess that this is him doing some parody stuff. I'm not a big fan of Peter Kay, I must admit. He's not really a comic that I watch very often. He's a little bit for me. This one's a good movie. This is Walk the Line. This is Joaquin Phoenix, who did, as I said earlier, The Joker. And Reese Witherspoon. Apparently, it's a really good movie. It hits really hard. It's really emotional. It is a 2-disc special edition again. I do like special edition ones. They do sell for more. Especially if you can get like trilogies or sets. But yeah, Walk the Line is meant to be a really good movie. I have no idea myself. Okay, another sealed copy. We have Fast and the Furious 5. Apparently someone bought it and then just decided to keep it sealed. People were trying to sell them for 25 pence. Sealed copies do go for more if you sell them on things like eBay and Vinted. Sometimes at Car Boots you can get more for them. That's another sealed copy. I'll put that. Next, we have The Deadliest Roads Season 1 compilation. This is from the History Channel. Yeah, it's in there, Deadliest Roads. I didn't check this one because it is sealed. Deadliest Roads. These ones can be really cool. The whole Ice Road Trucker thing. This is IRT, Deadliest Roads, but things like Ice Road Trucker and stuff like that was really interesting back in the day. I always used to watch Ice Road Truckers, if anyone can sympathise with that. Next, we've got Wonder Boys. Michael Douglas, Tobey Maguire, Katie Holmes, and Robert Downey Jr. Have no idea. An enjoyable and comical, thought-provoking American Beauty. Douglas at his best. Never been a fan of Michael Douglas, must admit. But it is in there again. Let me know if any of these films are any good. Should I be watching any of these? Michael McIntyre. Ooh, I'm not a big fan of him either. Not my favourite comic. My favourite comics are Russell Howard and Jimmy Carr. He is not, just a bit bland for me. His humour's just a bit But Michael McIntyre, Happy and Glorious Live at the O2, the record-breaking comedian returns with a brand new show. Next, we've got The Holiday, Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, Jack Black. This is a Christmas movie. Yay. We are in October, so I will allow a Christmas movie to jump into the bag. If you're on TikTok, come over to YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, go over to TikTok. Follow me on both. I am the Midnight Raven if you want to see more content. Next, we have a film that is a bit iffy. Now, I love Beauty and the Beast, the original. This is the live action remake, which had mixed reviews. Perfectly clean, mixed reviews. Me personally, I haven't seen it, so I can't comment, but I have heard the reviews were hit and miss. Next, we've got Invictus. This is Morgan Freeman and Matt Damon. Not seen it either. Perfect. These discs are in perfect condition. I've actually got a cupboard full of discs that I am due to take to a car boot, and these will just add to them. I'm going to keep going for a bit longer, and then we're going to do a part 2. So this is Ted. I have actually seen Ted. I haven't seen Ted 2, but I have seen the original. And again, bit dry humour for me. Mark Wahlberg, Mila Kunis, and I believe Seth MacFarlane. And yeah, not really for me. Next, we have a film that's an interesting watch, and that is Independence Day. Now, nowadays, you will either love Will Smith or you won't, based on his punching event. You'll either love him or hate him. Me, I love his work. I think he's a really good actor, and obviously loved him in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So this is one of the biggest box office hits of all time. Apparently the world's gonna like explode or something. I've only ever seen it once. Next we have Mamma Mia the movie. Is this the original? So we've got the same movie. One is a 1-disc and one is a limited edition 2-disc with sleeve, I think. So I think this one is a sleeve or a non-sleeve. I don't know really what the difference is. I think it's the same thing. It's just one had a sleeve and one didn't. Maybe somehow they ended up with 2 movies. So I've got 2 of them. Okay, next we've got Bride Wars. I've actually seen this. It's a little bit flat when it comes to comedy. But if you just want to watch with your girls, sisters, nieces, it's harmless fun. Again, it's Anne Hathaway and Kate Hudson. Never been a big fan of Anne Hathaway's acting. I didn't like how she acted in The Devil's Wear Prada either. Next we have 007, The World Is Not Enough, which we now have 2 copies of, somehow. Got 2 copies of it. Well, 2 for the price of 1, huh? Oh, here we go. Here's another Bride one, and we've got Bridesmaids. Now, this one I actually really enjoyed. This was a lot of fun. Absolutely. If you want some laughs and you're due to get married, this is the film to watch if you're due to get married. It will put you off having bridesmaids. It's questionable, but it's fun. Next we have Intolerable Cruelty. George Clooney, Catherine Zeta-Jones. No idea. It's a rental copy. For rental or resale only. No idea. Never seen it before. I'm going to guess probably a little love triangle. Prenuptial agreement, love triangle. Not really my thing. Couple more. We've got Alan Carr, Sexy Beast or Spexy Beast. Alan Carr doesn't do it for me, sorry. His humour's just not for me, but what I might do is I might just bundle up all the comedy ones, like the comedy, acting, whatever, live ones. Transporter 3, fun, fast and thrilling. I've actually seen 1, 2 and 3. I actually just prefer the first one, but they thought they would do 2 and 3. And then they did the films Crank. They're alright movies. After you've seen the first one, the whole premises is a bit nah. But, you know, Jason Statham holds it together. And he's mainly the reason you watch it, for the ass kicking. Let's be honest. He's the main reason. Here we have Bohemian Rhapsody. I actually have a copy of it. I don't know if you can see it right there. There. I actually have a copy of Bohemian Rhapsody, which I haven't managed to watch yet. But I do intend to. Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah. Haven't watched it yet. I do plan to. But this is Bohemian Rhapsody. Experienced the full Live Aid film performance not seen in cinemas. So I do have a copy over there that I got a couple of weeks ago. And we'll do one more. I think we'll keep it going. Bill Connolly's The Man. I love Billy Connolly's humour. He did a thing on, I think it was TikTok or YouTube, about the glorious word fuck, and how it was a bad word and how people shouldn't be so like prudish and stuff. His humour's okay. I do like him. Sometimes he's a bit much, but I've never seen that one. Oh, next we've got a 2 film collection. We've got Australia and A Good Year. You got Nicole Kidman and Hugh Jackman. You got Russell Crowe and a Ridley Scott movie, A Good Year. You got a duo of Australian beauties. Never seen any of them. And we've got quite a few in here. And this is, I paid £5 for all this, remember? And we're still going. We've got Change Up. This is Ryan Reynolds, Jason Bateman, the Change Up extended ruder version from the directors of The Wedding Crashers. Never seen this. Anybody know what it's like? I'm going to guess it's, unfortunately, they're left with the baby, or they swap or something. The Change Up, I'm guessing he had the baby and they swap. Kind of like Freaky Friday when they're like, oh, like swapping. Next, we've got Water for Elephants. Never seen this either. Get Ready to Fall in Love. Reese Witherspoon, Robert Pattinson. These kind of movies just don't really interest me. They're just too mushy and they fall a bit flat. And we'll do one more for this video. We're going to finish on a high. We're going to finish on Mr. Bean. The ultimate disaster movie. Who loves Bean? You gotta love a bit of Bean, haven't you? Christmas wouldn't be Christmas if you didn't watch a Bean movie, or if you didn't watch the Bean episodes. They're all kind of like that for his dancing. And my personal favourite is when he gets the turkey stuck on his head, or when he tries to drive down the road with the chair on the top. So, or when the golf ball goes missing. It's quite cool. But Mr. Bean, the ultimate disaster. Good movie. So that is part 1. We're going to do it in 2 parts because I must still have another 50 DVDs in there. So this is half the bag. So I paid £5 and so far I've got all of these. I'm going to count how many there are, and then in part 2 we're going to finish the bag, which I have still got 2 entire lots. And then I'm going to let you know at the end of the part 2 how many DVDs I had all together. So if you want to like and subscribe and support the channel with a PayPal, Super Chat or Super Thanks, become a member. I do put videos to members only. If you want to support me elsewhere, you can support me on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. If you want to speak to me behind the scenes, you can email me or Discord. So I'm going to count these up, film the second half, and let you know how many I had. So make sure you click the notification bell so you know when part 2's up. And I will see you all very soon. Let me know if you've seen any of these movies. Should I watch them? And I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. See you in part 2. Bye, guys.